was a dude that I was talking to before I got a big chop, and I seen him in the club, and he was like, "Oh, what's going on?" I was like, "I'll cut my hair." He was like, "Oh, okay," and we never talked again. Let me look to camera. I hate you. I wish you nothing but the worst. Terrible. I was cute.
So we all know that curly hair isn't the easiest to take care of. So when and how did you learn how to style and care for your hair?
I went natural because I moved to the Caribbean. And before that, I was straightening my hair like every 2 weeks, getting it pressed. It was super heat damaged. And when I moved there, the humidity, it was a wrap on getting
to go natural.
Yes. The beautiful thing, actually, I was really inspired by the women that I saw because they also have to deal with those climates. So there was a lot more natural hairstyles to draw inspiration from. There was one point where I was just buying coconut oil at the market and like just slapping it on my hair, and I thought I was doing something. And one day this woman at the market was like, "Do you need help?" It was just like, she really like kept it real with me. And then from there I was like, okay, I have to actually get a routine, like get products that nourish my hair, not just follow what I see on YouTube, because at the time it was like coconut oil was everything. And so it was really through travel that I was like forced to figure something else out, and then here I am like 7 years later.
So I actually started to learn how to style my hair before I even went into beauty school. It's kind of what led me into like my passion of loving hair, because I had completely ruined my curls. They were like super thin, you know, curly at the root, straight at the bends from like straightening, chemical damaging.
Yes.
So YouTube is what taught me how to, yes. So I was on YouTube, and then I also read this book, I think it was called like Curly Like Me. And it didn't have the best advice at the time, but it did help me start my journey.
Right.
And so it started with me cutting all my hair off, which I did by myself, which was crazy. I looked like—
How old were you when you did that?
16. I looked like a wet poodle. And then I just started learning tricks online. Back then there wasn't as many curly hair products as we have now. It was so hard to find curly hair products. So that's how I learned. And then obviously once I went into beauty school, you learn so much more, and I ended up working right away for a celebrity hairstylist. And he taught me so much about my hair. So I got really lucky. It kind of got like a fast track to learning how to deal with my curly hair.
That's amazing.
I used to perm my hair, and that was just lazy. Like I was raised by a single dad, so I didn't have anybody to do my hair. I had like a Hot Topic perm, where it was just like, it's just straight with the bang. Yeah, that's how I was
Emo
living
phase.
life. I looked terrible.
It's okay.
So then after I had my daughter, because you know you're not supposed to perm your hair, so that's when I started, that was my first big chop. I cut it all off. But then while I was pregnant, I didn't want to do my hair. So I permed it again, which I don't think I was supposed to do.
It's okay.
And then,
it's okay.
I love that you don't judge me.
No. You don't try to come first. It's okay.
So then I did another big chop.
Okay.
And it took a while. Like my hair was real dry. I didn't know what I was doing. I would just wear it like as a fro most of the time. But I have 3 different type of curl patterns in my hair, and I didn't understand none of that stuff. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know no products.
Right.
So it took a while. Nothing for about 15 years at this point.
Oh, wow.
Growing up, like I hated my hair. When I first moved to America, I had this friend in school, and so I was sitting on a swing, and she comes up to me and she tells me, "I don't want to be your friend no more because my brother told me I can't be friends with ugly people." And so growing up, I always saw ugly as my hair and the color of my skin. So I grew up very insecure and not liking my hair. So then in middle school, I was like, I'm getting a perm. Somebody offered to relax my hair. Started relaxing my hair in middle school. Felt like I was that girl. Hair eventually became stiff. Like I cut bangs. I literally had like an umbrella over my forehead. It was just like this. And I went natural accidental. So I don't know, one day I just stopped getting it. Not because I was like, oh, I want to go natural. It was just like, yeah, I'm too lazy to go back. And then all of a sudden, because it was so humid, I saw the top of my hair was curly. And I was like, is that a curl pattern I see? It was curly and then straight. So then I was like, you know what? I went home and I just cut all the straight ends off. And then that's the start of my natural hair journey.
I started to embrace my curls somewhat in high school. And when I did do my curls, I used to put so much gel in my hair, and my hair was flat against my face. And when I look back at those pictures, I'm like, why did I do that? That was really bad. But at the time, you know, with the education and the products that we had, that's what we thought was like, okay, we're doing it right. And as I got older and I started to actually go to curly hair specialist, it makes a huge difference, right? Because I learned the hard way going to the wrong person. Over time, I just learned, and I watched, like you said, like we watched videos online, and I just kind of self-taught as much as I could until I'm here now. The bigger, the better. You know?
I know. We didn't embrace the first back then.
No, we definitely did not.
I feel like my natural hair journey started when I first went to New Orleans, and I feel like I saw so many Black people like wearing their natural hair, wearing locks, whatever, and I was like, why aren't I doing that? So then I started getting on YouTube, and YouTube back then, it was like 2011. YouTube back then was not really, it was like right in the like baby, you know, the natural hair movement. But I started doing that. I started doing like twist outs, bantu knots to just get my texture together because I had a lot of heat damage. So from there, I was like, okay, I don't want a big chop, like I'm not there yet. Mind you, I'm like 15, so I'm like, I don't want to get made fun of at school. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Right, exactly. And then I finally like big chopped in 2013. I was like 17, 18. Then I was like, okay, I have enough confidence to like, you know, rock it out, But I feel like that phase from 2011 to 2013 was a real like, ooh, I gotta learn to love my hair against all odds. Like everybody was like, why are you doing that? My mom was like,
oh my God,
is your hair done? You know what I'm saying? It is done.
My grandma used to do that too. I'm from the South, I'm from Texas. So yeah, especially at that time, like people were with fros, but like their parents weren't. It was like
the generation before.
Yeah, they were like, are you gonna perm that? Are you gonna do that? You out here looking crazy. I'm like, it's my hair.
Right. I'm like, it's the same hair on your head.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Dudes was being rude to me.
Right.
It was a dude that I was talking to before I got a big chop, and I seen him in the club, and he was like, oh, what's going on? And I was like, oh, yeah, I cut my hair.
The eyes up is crazy.
I was like, I cut my hair. He was like, oh, okay, and we never talked again. Let me look to camera. I hate you. I wish you nothing but the worst. Terrible. I was cute.
No, it was cute. It was cute. I believe you. I believe you.
I'm Persia.
And I'm Maryam.
I'm Fola.
And I'm Roxxy.
I'm Christine.
I'm Francesca.
And this is our Curlfession.
Make sure to subscribe to Curly Culture for more curly content.
I'm Fola.
And I'm Roxxy.
And that was our Curlfession.
I was still looking.
From the top.
It's quite exclusionary. It feels like almost I shouldn't be playing this or I shouldn't be part of this world.
Hey you guys, what's up? I'm Ava Pearl, founder of Curly Culture, a community for people with all types of curly hair, from a 2A to a 4C. Let us know what you guys want to see in the comments below, and we'll see you guys on our next episode. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.